As you can see, still in New York City. Be here a few more days. I got some stuff done on Panther yesterday. Could not find the power plug to my Dell computer with Vita on it. So I'm going to have to order one of those this morning. And supposed to see Steve today, probably work on his V70R this afternoon. That pretty red 99 model. PCV issues, oil leaking out of the bottom of it. A couple other things. Probably hook up with Brandon today, give him a clock spring. Work on getting him a dash. Talked to Kyle yesterday. He's got a dash that I could get. So help him out with that 850 and just take care of things one by one. Look forward to seeing whoever I got scheduled this week. And sorry you guys in PA and South taking me so long to get there. But hey, just trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. Thanks for watching. Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert. That's me. This video contains things that I tinker with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you can click on the links in the comment section below. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. This video also has tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. So, thank you very much for watching. Checking out this 850 NA. Man, it's got some weird electrical stuff going on. The car locks and unlocks randomly. It has ABS issues. Guy was told his tone ring around the CV axles are busted. So I'm gonna get under there and try to verify that. Lights doesn't come on. A couple other things going on. I was trying to get some parts for it. Every parts avenue I'm trying to connect with is failing on me. So I'm probably going to tell him to pick it up, and then I'm going to reconnect with him in a couple of days to get this thing fixed, because it's just not working out. So I'm going to block the wheels, jack it up, check those tone rings, give him a call. This car actually has part of the tone ring busted off and missing. If you see that, there's tone ring, there's a missing tone ring. There's tone ring coming back again. So need a CV axle on this thing. Looks like it has a pretty decent rear main seal leak. Either cam seal or rear main seal leak, all down on this bracket and transmission blowing around. Man, this thing also needs some power steering lines. Those things are rusted out, destroyed. I don't know how they're not leaking, but looks like the bracket busted, so somebody put rubber grommets around them to protect the lines from chafing. So let me go on the other side, see if the tone ring is busted on the other side too. A lot of rust under this car, man. Source of why your seals are being pushed out.
Right. Okay. Okay, but you don't really know why the last.
I don't know what. At a 06 or 07, one or the other, S60 low pressure turbo car. We're going to be doing the front brake pads and rotors. Then we're going to bleed the system. First thing you want to do is break the lug nuts loose. Then you want to jack the car up under the jacking point. Then you want to put a jack stand under there. Since this is asphalt, I put wood down under the jack stand so the jack stand doesn't sink into the asphalt. Jacking points back there. You got two on this side. At any rate, then after it's jacked up, you take the lug nuts out. Then you pull the wheel off, and then you get at the pads and rotors. Next, take a flat tip screwdriver. Pop these out. Don't lose it. Next, you take a hex 7 or a T45. Break these caliper glide pins, slide pins loose. Remove them so you can separate the caliper. Now you may want to compress the caliper brake pads while you're at this point so you don't have to do it later. Wedge a screwdriver or something in there to push that caliper back. I went ahead and compressed the piston on the caliper end. The nice thing about it is it broke the rotor loose from the hub, and since I'm replacing the rotor anyway, it's no harm done to the job. If you're leaving the rotor, you may not want to do that. Now you know you need to replace the rotor if you hit the brakes and you get pulsating in your steering wheel while you're braking. When I unscrewed the pins, I put a little twisting motion action on the pins with the 7 in there and was able to pull them out. So now I just lift the caliper off. You want to support that, especially if you got bad brake lines, so you don't destroy the brake lines. Pull the pads off. Now I'm going to get those 2 bolts right there, one there and one there, off the bracket. They look like 15s, so I could pull the bracket away from the hub. I backed the screws out. I got the brackets to fall. You could leave the turn stop brackets on. That way you don't have to guess how they go in. Pull the rotor off. And now you can clean up the bracket contact points and get ready to put this new rotor on. And you can check to see if there's any play in this. Actually, it's best to do with the wheel on, but you normally can hear if you have wheel hub bearing problems when you're driving. Lay one rotor on top of the other. Make sure they match. This one has 23 millimeter rotors. Ready to go back on. Didn't have a hole pin in here. I might install a screw in there just to hold these rotors on. Got the rotor on. Put the bracket back on. Now we're about to clean up the brake parts and put the pads on and lubricate the contact points for the pads. Now that the rotor's in place, we're going to install a hole pin. These rotors actually came with a new bolt, so I'm going to press that up there, try to get that screwed in. We got the rotor hole pin in, screw. Some people don't put these on because they think custom wheels, you can't use them, but actually even the custom wheels have spaces in there that allow for those hole pins. So you don't want one protruding out, but just a screw to hold it in there, that's good to go. Clean your slide pins off and use the grease that comes with your pads to lubricate those. Put those in through your calipers, and then use the grease to lubricate any contact points the pads will touch so that you don't get noise. So I got the pins screwed in. I'm gonna go ahead and put the caps, dust caps in. Then I'm gonna put this ring on here. Let me show you how this ring goes on here, because this ring clip is sometimes a little hard for people. Let me get it started and get the rest of it on there. You get the one hook in. I actually put that one in properly, push that in, and then I use the screwdriver to wedge it and spin it around that pit. Make sure you get those in. Actually, that needs to go under there, so there we go. Got those in the right spot. Let me push that little grommet down under there so that these things are proper. Alrighty, we are good to go. Time to flush some brake fluid. Look how nasty that stuff is. Ain't even got to test it when it's that nasty. But when I change the pads, I compress the calipers and it overfilled the reservoir. So we're going to get a squeegee thing, suck all that out, get the bleeder kit, put that on there, and get these back brakes bled first, then the front. Man, I can't even see the calipers. What kind of rear suspension is this? Doo-doo-doo. Look like I had to take the wheels off to do these bleeds. Oh, there they are. And that's the caliper over there with the bleeder. So let me see if I can reach that, see what size it is, and get that broke loose. That's the color of the fluid coming out. I am pumping the brakes. Let me show you the color of the fluid going in. Pretty much clear fluid going in. I'm right down by the bottom of the label. That fluid coming out should be about clear now. I can go stop it. As you see, the fluid is clear now. I need to shut it down and get the fronts bled. Now this one you gotta reach way up there. Let's see if it's an 11 as well. Yep, it's an 11. We're good to go. This is the West Side Highway. West Side Highway. Are we in Manhattan already or almost?
We're in Manhattan.
Manhattan, New York City, boys. Glenwood, luxury apartments down here. Bump 500 feet. Intrepid. Looks like it's got F-16 fighter planes on it. SR-71 up there? Dang, dude.
There's an SR-71.
F-14? Cash cab action, people. We're riding the cash cab. Ask a question. How many toes does a bear cat have? Freaking 6 times 4 and plus 2. That's 26.
This is now 58. We go down. Here we go.
Woohoo. Never seen this before.
Of course, walking in the middle of the street. Yep. I mean, come on, dude.
I gotta mute all of this audio. The Eminem's Girl debut. Oh shit, I can't even see it. It's bled out on my phone.
Oh, the M&M's.
Elizabeth likes M&M's. That's her favorite.
There's M&M's there, dude. Can I go down here? I think I can, right? Yeah, I can. Look, dude, check this out.
Times Square?
Times Square.
Oh, dude, this is crazy.
Center of the universe is here, see?
You only gotta go right.
I can only go right, too.
Huh?
Look, check
that's
it out.
cool, man.
Look.
Times Square.
I'm gonna take a
Freaking
picture of this
awesome.
shit, dude. This is a good shot.
Yours are gonna be better than mine. Send me that picture. Oh, that's not a bad picture. Times Square, people! Yeah, boy! If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.